Benjamin Netanyahu is now in Washington. It comes at a significant time and a significant period of political manoeuvring, both for him and for the people in Washington. The key question must revolve around whether he will be held accountable for the recent violence in Gaza and the West Bank, and whether the Biden administration, particularly Vice President Kamala Harris, will be able to persuade him to adopt a less aggressive stance. During his visit, Netanyahu is expected to address a joint session of the Congress, an event primarily supported by Republicans, but both President Biden and Vice President Harris are scheduled to meet with Netanyahu, albeit separately. Harris is likely to be more vocal in her criticism of Israeli actions in Gaza, emphasizing the civilian toll and advocating for a ceasefire. The latest violence in Gaza has been severe, with numerous airstrikes leading to significant casualties. Israeli airstrikes have targeted what they claim are Hamas restructuring and regrouping, and the Hamas infrastructure and the tunnels, resulting in the deaths of both militants and numerous civilians. The exact death toll fluctuates as the conflict continues and bodies are discovered, but reports indicates that in the last day, dozens of Palestinians have been killed as the fighting escalates again. Netanyahu's visit aims to reinforce his political standing domestically and internationally, leveraging his relationships in the US. However, the reception he receives from the Biden administration may impact his ability to claim unequivocal support from the US. The Biden administration has shown a nuanced approach, maintaining military aid to Israel while occasionally criticizing its military tactics as overly aggressive. While Netanyahu may find support among US Republicans, the Biden administration, particularly Kamala Harris, is likely to push for greater consideration of Palestinian civilian casualties and advocate for a ceasefire. I think she needs to be advocating for peace and structuring a roadmap to get to peace, which is surely what is needed. I think the Vice President will demonstrate a generational shift in how democratic leaders address the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and the ultimate impact of Netanyahu's visit will depend on his willingness to engage with these changed dynamics and the diplomatic outcomes of his various meetings in Washington, but I don't think it will be a parade of support.